All right, folks. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. My name is Max, and I'm back in Satisfactory for the second stream. Here, I will be streaming until about noon. Might cut it a little early if there's a good stopping point. Might go a little long if I'm in the middle of something, but around noon is the goal. And I'm here. We recently just set up this lovely little automated, semi-automated, I'll say, energy producer with all of these biomass burners. Because I say semi-automated because I still need to collect the biomass, the leaves and the wood and all of that. So I still need to collect that and manually put them in here. But aside from that, pretty manual or pretty automated. And I also recently unlocked splitters. So that's pretty exciting as well, because now I can go over here and really start maximizing efficiency over here, because these smelters only do 30 per minute, where the conveyor belts can push out 60 per minute. So I can split it, get two smelters going, double everything up nice and tidy. Like I have so far copper, plenty of iron, and a limestone going. This is the experimental build. You can see on the left-hand side, a little ribbon up at the top, kind of showing that. So there are some bugs. I've already run into a few. I've been on the Discord or on the Reddit subreddit and been seeing, sort of what people are running into. So just be forewarned, this is not a stable build. If you want the stable build, you can certainly play that, and it's fine and dandy. But this 1.2 experimental build just came out this week, so I figured that's what I'd play, because it's been a while since I've played a good amount of Satisfactory. So anyway, here at the hub, I can choose what milestone I want to go for next, and I'm thinking base building is probably what I want to go for. I do want to make things pretty as I'm building, something I normally don't do, like actually building actual factories. I usually just sort of lay it out on the ground, or on some foundations, and just keep things kind of tidy that way. But actually building factories, I think, is something that I want to try and get into. So I believe this base building one is what I'm going to want. I already put a few things in here, and it looks like I can actually pretty much, let's see if I have some more rods over here. 43, so that gets us close. Let's perhaps instead do a little math here. So we have two of these, both pumping out 60 per minute. These can do more, so these can do 120 per minute, but the conveyor belt can only do 60. So that's the limitation here, until we can upgrade the conveyor belts. But 60 per minute, these can each do 30. I've got two going right now, so we might as well make the most of the two I've got going and split them up. So I'm going to need two more smelters. I'm going to need at least two splitters to start out. And then, so this is going to do 30 per minute on the iron. This does 15 per minute, so we'll need one more constructor. And actually, I want to be looking over here at what the intake is, 15 per minute. So be very, very clear about that. But still, I'll need one more constructor. So let's put that in the part list. One more constructor there. And then one of them can go to this iron rods. Now the screw manufacturing does 10 per minute. So this pumps out 15. So I could put a splitter and then a merger, so I can split this up three ways and then merge two of them back into here, so that gets the 10, and then another merger so that the other constructor I have is just going to make the rods, and that can go into that. So I'll have a little bit more than a full rod production, but will not waste anything there. So what I like to do first, when I'm constructing and deconstructing stuff, I like to turn off the miners. That way all of the resources get used up, or at least most of them, and I'm not stuck hand holding a bunch of unnecessary stuff. So the second part, so that's all the rods. That's going to be the rods. This one also is going to do 60 per minute. So I'll need another smelter. I already added that to my list. And I add the splitter to go with it. And then, so this is pumping out 30 per minute, which comes over here, and this takes in 30 per minute. So I'm going to need another constructor to make more plates. And eventually I'm going to want to make some, what would you call it? Some reinforced iron plates is the next step. I need the assembler for that. I can't do it with the constructor because it takes two things, and this only has one input. So I need to get that that milestone done. But we can then take a look over here, and this also is taking 60 per minute. So we're going to need one more smelter. And then this is doing 15 per minute. So that's 30. So I can actually go with 3 more constructors. 1, 2, 3. Because this is going to be pumping out 60 per minute. You know, the 2 smelters will be doing 60. And then 15 times 4 is that 60. And then I shall make, you know, I actually don't know. Can I build a constructor? No. Okay. So I'm then going to want to make some wire with some of that. I'm going to want to make some cable with some of that wire. So I don't know what the ratio is for that. So let me start making some. I'll make a whole bunch more cable because I'm going to need a lot of that anyway. But then I'll make some reinforced iron plates, which I think I need some more just regular plates for. I'll do a little run and just collect a lot of everything. I'm just going to get it up to like 100 there. Perfect. So let me go collect a bunch of resources. Oh, excellent. Good amount of plates. This is just going to be the screws for now, which is okay. And then the wire and the concrete. Perfect. And I could go in and, you know, add a whole bunch. I could add all this stuff now, but I'll wait on that. We're going to make some reinforced iron plates. I'm going to make so many. I'm going to make 14 because I think we'll need some for the cable. What is up, Potato? Contributing to the Potato Challenge. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Hope your week went well. How much have I created now? 17. All right, we'll get it up to 20 then. Nice even number. Perfect. Almost halfway. That's right. Almost halfway through the Potato Challenge. When that gets completed, I'll eat that raw potato. I have not purchased the potato yet. When we get close, I'll definitely have a potato on deck. And I'll be quite excited for it. But welcome to the stream. Why is this? Oh, this is just going so much faster. Yeah. Okay. It's actually using all of the iron up there while this one is not. That's okay though. What I can do, I can put the splitter This isn't going to be the prettiest thing in the world. Once we get the assembler, I think I'll start making things nice and pretty. But let's get this like that. Boom. This is going to make some iron. And we can connect this up. So that's making 30 per minute. I think I'm going to want 2 constructors. And things are going to start getting tight here. Let me actually rotate it this way. And then I think if I do the splitter, like that. Perfect. Perfect. That right there. Connect that to both of those. These are going to be, I guess, just making rods. And that's going to be perfect there. And then this one, because that's 2. Yeah, so that's that. This is going to take 30. This is still going to pump out 30. So I will still need another constructor. I can squeeze that in. No, this guy's in the way. I tried to make it not in the way. Perfect. Like eat a raw potato. How about I eat some form of cooked potato? Like, oh, I don't know. This game that looks like a conveyor belt of Thanksgiving turkeys. What the hell is that supposed to mean? You think Thanksgiving turkeys? What the heck? Oh, I like the idea of eating like a fuck ton of French fries, or maybe trying to get as much different types of potatoes as I can. I'll get tater tots. They're gone now. Oh. Okay. Like the iron ore is what you're talking about. Okay. How am I gonna split? I need to split this like that. That's gonna also make iron rods. This is gonna connect to a thing that this is a fucking mess. That's okay. So this is taking 10 per minute. This is producing 15 per minute. So I'm going to want a splitter. What do you mean overlapping? It's meant to go on there. Do that. Okay. Let me up. I like being on top of the splitters. Okay. I think I need to change the video. Is that what I want? Gameplay. Accessibility? Field of view. I want to change the field of view a little bit. Okay. Just so that I feel, yeah, that feels a little, that feels better. All types of potato stream. Yes. Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Get some potato chips, some French fries, some tater tots, some roasted potatoes, little fingerling potatoes, perhaps. I think that could be a lot of fun. Okay. So what am I doing here? This is going to split, and then we're going to merge. And then I want this to somehow merge as well. Will that go like that? No. So this is going to go like that. I'm going to make a fuck ton of rods. Oh, it's facing the wrong way. Oh, yes, the spicy ramen packets. I really need... I want to find some way to buy those, like, just those. And I should just buy the ramen and just not have it be spicy. Yes. Should just have some of those on deck at all times. You can go there, man. Yeah, what about that? Oh, yeah, what about that? Perfect. And then this will go like that. Oh, that's a good idea. That seems more dangerous to have a whole bottle of it. But then put it on the potatoes. Yes, there we go. Now it's all coming together. All right, so this is making a ton of stuff. I love it. I think I can turn these back on. I am interested in how much power consumption I've got going here. I think everything's hooked up, though. Those, that. Because that's making 30. Those are taking 30. That's making 30. These are taking 30. 10. Yeah, all right. So the funkiness that's going on here, this is producing 15 iron rods per minute, but this guy only takes 10 iron rods per minute. So to stop any sort of backing up, I've made this, I don't know if this is called a manifold or what, I don't think so, but I've made this little splitter here, which is going to split the 15 into 3 5s, right? And I take 2 of those 5s, put them back together into 1 10 into this 10 rod per minute thing. And then the extra 5 just goes along with this 15. So that's 20. And then these are making 15, and 15 is 30. So yeah, this is less than 60, which is the perfect. All right, I think the rods and the screws are all set. I'm not making that many screws. I probably could do with making more, but I think it's okay for now. Next, well, actually, let me grab the rods that I have made and the screws. I have a lot of screws. Probably don't need to keep grabbing the screws. I somehow have a single limestone. I'm going to go put that in my little factory up here. If I don't fall off, I will be very happy. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought you meant. You mean, oh, these? Are these the turkeys that you speak of? The iron ore? Very turkey-like. I think you're hungry. You might just be a little hungry. if you're seeing turkeys. Um, I find that very funny. Um, I don't see the turkeys, but I've been playing this game for a long time, so my brain might just be like, oh no, it's the thing, it's iron ore, of course. This is a freaking mess. Okay, but it's meant to be a mess. It's meant to be a mess. Oh, a little far away, they might look like. All right, maybe I see that. Maybe I could see that from a distance. Okay, so now these smelters are making 30 per minute. These take 30 per minute, so that's nice and easy. I'll probably let's just bring this down like that. More iron plates, please. Put a nice merger here. Awesome. So now the whole goal of this entire like upgrade to my already existing factory was to use these miners to the fullest extent that I can at the moment, which is the limitation is these conveyor belt Mark 1s can only do 60 per minute. The object of the game, oh, what a great question. The object of the game is to build a space elevator. It's to save humanity, really. The object of the game is to save humanity in a very efficient way by providing resources up a space elevator that I haven't made yet, which will then, I guess, transport materials, all the things I give to humanity. I haven't beaten the game, so I don't know what the quote-unquote end is like. But it's basically to, you can see on the top right, the objective, build the space elevator. The next objective will be like upgrade the space elevator. And once the space elevator is fully upgraded, I have no idea what happens. But it's basically to build these wicked factories that get way more complicated as the game goes on. This is like very early days. And so I collect the materials. I head over here to the hub and I input the materials. So for this like milestone base building, ready for launch, boom. And then I unlock a bit more through that. So what I've just unlocked is foundations and walls to make my base nice and pretty and the layout nice and nice. So it's to build factories and to try and be efficient because, you know, I could have this one, and I did. I had this one miner going to this one smelter, going to one constructor, but then the miner gets backed up, and it's just not as efficient as it should be. So there's a lot of things to consider. You know, the conveyor belts have a speed, the smelters have a speed, the constructors have a speed, the miners have a speed. The miner can only put out 120 per minute of this ore. The conveyor belt can only do 60. The smelter can only take 30. So things get more complicated. And then there's also power that you have to be aware of. So right now, which actually reminds me, take my little chainsaw here, because right now the my power system is all biofuel based. So I need to collect like wood and leaves. I think you could do flowers too. Wow, the trees fall. That's new. Before they would just disappear. I don't know when that really started, but that's awesome. I don't know if that's with this update or what, but it's cool. So I collect all of these lovely resources. I could even, like, if I do that, it kind of does an area there. My freighter has re-entered. So this takes leaves. which I can put in here so that then it automatically goes into it. That takes leaves, converts it into biomass, which then takes the biomass and converts it into biofuel, which is just the most efficient way to power these biomass burners for now. I think there's also liquid biofuel. I don't know if this can take liquid biofuel, but I think there is an extra thing. But that's way down the line. What I can also do is set up a second one because I have so this is doing the leaves, right? But I also have wood, and you can't do leaves and wood in the same constructor because they're different things, they're different recipes. So what I can do is I can say biomass wood on this one, and then I can put all my wood in there. Boom, good. I need to power it though. Good, done. I did that very quick. And then I can take this guy and plug him in. I want to make it a little nicer. You can kind of like clip stuff. You can kind of see like that might be clipping a little bit. Actually doesn't look like it is, but you can kind of clip things in each other. So like overlap things, and it doesn't look right. So I try to avoid that, but this early in the game, I'm not too concerned about that. I'm mostly going to be focusing on getting the upgrades done. Anyway, so now it takes the biomass from the leaves and the biomass from the wood, which is just both like it's making the same thing. And then it brings it into here and creates the biofuel. So that's nice and semi-automated now. Not fully automated because I still have to collect the wood and the leaves from time to time, but it's pretty automated. And this whole setup over here is fully automated, where I don't have to worry about it at all, except for the power. Like this will just go and go and go. The hours and out, like, it's a good question. Let me take a look. I think I can go. So my last game, I had put 50 hours into, and that's as far, like that's the farthest I've made it, 50 hours, and in a single save. This is the farthest I've made it. I've had different saves though, so I played this game a fuck ton. But 50 hours, and I got maybe a little more than halfway to building the space elevator completely. So it's like there's all these different phases. So like I think I made it to like phase 6. So yeah, little more than halfway, almost to the end, or to tier 6, I suppose. Yeah. So, and it's a long time for sure. And this is an experimental build, so there are some bugs in it. It's sort of like a beta where they added a few new things this week. This beta came out, and so it's there might be some bugs and stuff, but there's some cool additions that they made, and it will get more stable as time goes on. So what I would like to do now is do the same thing with my iron farm that I did. Iron factory. Iron farm sounds very Minecrafty. My iron factory with the copper, and just make it so that we're taking full use of, or as much as we can, full use of this miner we have over there. This is going to be copper. We're going to connect it to that. And then both of these only take 15 per minute. So I'm going to need 3 more. Boom. Because again, this is making 30 per minute. And so I want to split this. I don't have any cable. Cable's the one material at this point, the one like sort of basic material that I'm not automatically building. So I have to come over here to my crafting bench and make it myself. It is on everything. I'm playing on PC just because that's what I'm used to, and I don't want to buy it again on Xbox. I probably will at some point because I'd like to get achievements on the Xbox. But this is on PC, but it is on Xbox and PlayStation, which is relatively new. It was on PC for a few years, and then I think just like last November or something, they put it out on Xbox and PlayStation. So very, very cool that it's now on there. I don't like how this is set up. I'm just going to take that. Splitter. Cool. So again, this is ugly. Like this does not, should not be how it's set up. But for now, it's okay. Let me take a look real quick. Yeah. So you can see our capacity for producing energy is up at 180 megawatts. Whereas our consumption at the moment, our maximum consumption is at 104. So if all of the machines hooked up to this power source were running, we'd be at 104. But the current production is more around 90 because not everything, because some things are stopping and starting, which is something that I'm trying, like, if all these lines are stable, that's great. But as it stands, some are stopping and starting. Yeah, so this world is huge. I don't have access to the map yet. But yeah, I can definitely build into the forest. I can also gravity, or like I don't know how you would say it, but like structural integrity is not a thing, really. Like you have to have things like, it can't be like too unstable, the ground. Like I can't like build something over the cliff. But what I can do is I can build foundations like just freaking out like that. And so I can just build out into the open world. Also, one thing that I need to remember, and feel free to remind me from time to time if it looks like I'm not thinking about it, verticality is also a big thing. I'm so used to like just building into the flat, like out, and like building a flat factory, but like I can build up too and down and stuff. So I forget that often. So yeah, I can build into the forest. I can build like up on top of there if I wanted to. I'm definitely not confined. There's people, I think there's some movement to like try and fill the map is like a thing you can try and do in the game. Which like is an insane thing to try and do, but people are insane. So, yeah, but I've never come close to like running out of space at any point. And you know, there's all these resources here. There's copper, there's iron, there's limestone right here. Like this is definitely like a starting area. Like those are the basic three that you start out with for a while, but there are a whole lot of other ores, and there's like oil and sulfur. Like there's a whole bunch of other things out in the world, and different parts of the world have different items. Like there's quartz and there's uranium. Like you can get to nuclear reactors at some point. And so it's definitely so you'll make other factories, yes, it is an animal. Who the hell knows? People call it like tick whale because it kind of looks like a tick, but it kind of looks like a whale. Um, it's a pretty gross thing. Um, and they just like walk around your factories and kind of get in the way sometimes. There's also some flying. There's like a flying dude that you can like ride on, which is pretty fun. Yeah, there's a few animals. There's also lizard doggos, which I've never been able to tame one, but they're pretty cute animals as well. The animals don't really do much. They're just kind of atmosphere at this point. There are some enemy animals, I suppose, which will fuck you up. I put out a clip. You can probably find it on Twitch. Most recent, like, sort of featured clip of me running, fucking scared as hell from a charging animal last stream. But yeah, it can be a very scary game. And there's like spiders and stuff too that will rock your shit. Yeah, it can get intense. Okay, let me see. I'm kind of jumping around here, not doing much. Let me see what it takes to make a cable factory. So 60 per minute on the wire. This is making 30. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I only need one of these then. Let me get a merger to merge these two lines. Let me flip this around though. Yeah, let's actually do this. Let's do that. And then that. Very about too steep. What? You're crazy. You crazy girl. Oh, wait. There we go. There's different types of building. So you can see like build mode straight, curve, default. So sometimes if one's not working, another would be better. Straight definitely looks the nicest. Like it will like make the curves nice and straight or keep things straight as they can. But you can run into some issues. But once I get like an actual factory going, that shouldn't be a problem. No empty power line connectors. Okay, let me just make another pole then. Awesome. So that's making wire. And what I can do is actually, let's get this organization going. I can make a nice little lift here and just connect. Oh, I don't have any iron plates. Haha, iron plates. Thank you. Boom. So now, a little verticality. The wire will go up there. This will go up here. This is a nice vertical conveyor. So it'll just take it right on up. We can see it going there. Perfect. Nice wires. Into here. So now I'm automatically making wire, cable, the plates, the screws, the rods, pretty much everything I could be making automatically, I am. So freaking lovely. Let's take a look at the hub field research. Oh, yes. Okay. So this is also part of it. You can do field research in this molecular analysis machine. Let's select that just to get that done. I should be able to just, launch that. And it actually, so I'm packing up this drone, which then takes the materials and just like fucks off with it, I guess. But now I can research and develop new technologies with the MAM, which should be in the special tab here. Progression, MAM. I need more reinforced iron plates, which
construct, automate, explore, and exploit.
Yes, yeah, you can definitely build stuff. And on the subreddit, people will share like, hey, I just learned you can do this way. And people like played for 200 hours and didn't know you could build that way or make things easier that way. So yeah, and like a big part of it is setting up these automated things so that you can just come by and pick up what you need, and then it's like, okay, cool. But yes, you can build very quick. You can build. I mean, you saw the zooping there. These ramps too, which I probably will want to build up to here. Uh, but yeah. Anyway, we can build the MAM now. We'll put that. We have this equipment workshop here where I can build, like, it's where I built my chainsaw. I can build this object scanner, which would be pretty cool. Which actually, I'll make that, and then I'll go back over here and make more iron plates. And even with this, like, I'm not touching anything right now, and it just is like I just hit spacebar and it automatically will create stuff. That's something that a lot of people don't realize as well. So in the MAM, there are all these different sort of tabs over here. And then the alien megafauna, those very angry mobs, I can take what I've collected from them and put it in here. You can see, oh, start research. It'll eat that up. And now I can make these alien DNA capsules. And now I can make alien protein as well, which will I can heal myself with. So you do need a crafting bench to craft anything. Like, you can't craft materials in here, just the buildings. But there's a small crafting bench you can make. That's pretty easy to make. So you can see this guy, he's back. I can select another thing to get, and perhaps I should get this part assembly now. Craft 2 parts into another part. So that'll unlock the copper sheet. Will unlock, good for pipelines, a rotor, modular frame, and smart plating. All the smart plating is for the space elevator. So once I've built the space elevator, I can start putting items into it to, I guess what I'm building. So I build a space elevator, and then I'm building the assembly platform at the top of it. So the assembly platform is the piece that takes a while, I suppose. But let's select this, and then we can also see what the space elevator costs. 400 rods is the only thing I'm missing at the moment. Let me see. I'm making a shit ton of rods, so I should. Oh yeah, we got enough. We got a ton. All right, cool. And then another cool thing, which I wish Minecraft had in some way. I guess it does with shulker chests and stuff, but the inventory space here, all the stuff I can carry on my person, expands as I unlock more stuff in the game, either through the MAM or through the milestones, which is very nice, because, and same with the amount of stuff I can hold in my hands. Like right now I can only have 2 things, but eventually I'll be able to have more. The object scanner. Okay. I can also, in the MAM, research. I have the nutrients. Yes, I can research these nuts, and then I can scan for them. And the nuts are really good food. There's a lot of them around. But being able to find that in a pinch will be nice. How are we doing here? Are you creating stuff? No. Are you creating stuff? No. And you're not full either. I should probably, I mean, we have 140, 50, yeah, so, but I will do a little chopping down of some trees. Yeah, it gets annoying very quickly. I wish there was some way to not have it, or to expand it. But Minecraft Live today, perhaps, you never know. Maybe they'll do something with the inventory. Yeah, the shulker box, and then also the ender chest is the other one that is like, okay, this expands the inventory. This can this is pretty helpful. And then you combine the two, and it's like almost too much, but it's annoying to just like go in even like an early game. I mean, it feels like I have to rush to get the shulker box. Like I feel so limited in a new save in Minecraft without the shulker box that I'm like, I need to beat the Ender Dragon so that I can play the game properly. So I think they need something in between, but maybe that's the Ender chest. Maybe I should utilize that a bit more. But usually I just put, extra food or whatever in there. All right, so we got a whole bunch. This is the leaves one. Yes, so let's put all the leaves in there. And this is the wood one. All right, cool. Keep that nice and fresh. I don't know why I picked that up, because now I'm going to put it in there so it's not in my inventory. So I could make the space elevator, which I don't see why not. I'm going to need to eventually start putting stuff in there. Oh, I need more wire as well. I didn't even notice I needed all the wire. Which, yeah, this is making 30. This is making 30. So I don't know why this seems kind of backed up, but all right, get all that. It's actually not backed up. You can see this isn't like going up or anything. Yes, yeah. The space elevator. I mean, I played for a couple hours on Tuesday to like get to this point. But once you have things sort of automated, it definitely can pick up speed. I think I want to build. Oh, it's a lizard doggo. Okay, bye. They're very skittish lizard doggos. This is a big boy, so I want to clear as much space as I can, and it's good because I'm still gonna need to collect leaves and wood until I can make coal generators. That's once I can make coal generators. That's the thing. Hey, a blue power slug. How awesome is that? I'll take that. Thank you.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from
I don't think that's meant to be. Oh, it's going away. Okay.
Studying this could provide new methods for improving fixit production line efficiency. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
So yeah, the power slugs, I can eventually make batteries out of them, and the batteries will like supercharge my my factories, my constructors or assemblers, whatever. So that it can make things better. Hi! Oh no! Don't fall off! Don't fall off! Yeah, go that way. Okay, let's see if this will fit like this. Okay, why is it like that or that? Give me. Okay, maybe I need to get up a little bit. Oh, okay. Come on, you can fit here. Look how nice this is. Okay, it's pretty uneven, I guess. I can lay down some foundations. And so you can see, if I hit control, it sort of snaps like that, right? It's like a snap. That's important because that's like the global snapping. You can see at the bottom, the hold left control is the snap. I think I will need some. Yeah, so I'm going to need to go collect more. Oh my God, stop. Is that enough space? Let me just see. Surface too uneven. Missing materials. Come on, what's uneven about it? I think it's perfect. Okay. Well, we'll need more materials anyway, so we can extend that a bit more. Eventually, I can get a jetpack, which will make traveling so much nicer. Okay, let's grab all this stuff. Sneak through there. Don't have a ton. I have enough, but not a ton of concrete. Concrete's one thing that, like, especially once you start building big factories and, like, wanting, you know, to use a lot of foundations and stuff, more concrete is better. So I'll probably want to find some more limestone to make more concrete some point soon. I was also going to throw all of the leaves and wood that I collected into here and here. Oh, this is fun. It's already like over this land. I think I'll extend it out that way. I don't like squeeze anymore over here. I don't know if this is the problem. Maybe. Oh no, there we go. Yay! And then how do I want this? I guess that's good. Yeah. Awesome. All right, this is cool. We gotta watch this. We gotta watch this. Hold on. We gotta watch this. Is there a way to turn off? Yes, there we go. I'm sure there's some way to turn off the whole HUD too, but you can see up there. Here it comes. Ready to receive. Down. It's dropping the cable. Awesome. All right.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Okay, that should be good. So yeah, wanted to listen to Ada there for a sec. Yeah, this, I don't know why this is so frustrating. There we go. Nope, that's not good. There we go. Perfect. I just wanted like an easier way to get up there. Not that I don't know if I'll be going up there all that often, but you know, in case I want to. So yes, now we have the space elevator, which we will feed parts into, which will get packed into like that little bit there, I guess, and then it'll get sent up, and the platform at the top will like be built a bit more, which will be cool. So yeah, very cool. And so you can see objective complete phase 1, 50 smart plating, which I can't build here. I need to build in a constructor. If I look here, or sorry, in a, not even in a constructor, in an assembler. And like that's all it's used for. The smart plating is only used for the space elevator. So like the goal is to make these parts that are only for the space elevator so that we can save humanity back on Earth, wherever. You know, we landed here to build a factory. And now we're doing that. So let me collect some more wire and cable, and I'll just collect like everything I can, I guess, because we used a lot of it to build that space elevator. It will automatically build the platform at the top. Like I'll send the parts up, and then it will just like construct itself up there. Yeah, good question. Good question. All right, plenty of parts for the part assembly.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Cool. Okay, so I can't make the smart plating. A machine has to, and then it gets put up there, and it takes a while to make it. So it's something where like I should probably like just start making it now, so that I'm not, waiting for it later when I'm sort of like blocked by the space elevator. And yeah, that's a good point. So the space elevator, so I can select these milestones, these other phases. So like I'm in the sort of like there's no phase right now. Once I send up the first batch of parts, so the 50 smart platings, I will unlock the next phase. So I'll unlock these two, and then I'll unlock those ones when I send. So sending parts up in the space elevator unlocks more of the game. So you can get sort of like blocked out if you're not sort of on top of that. So something to be aware of. Right now, I need to create an assembler. Let's make 2 assemblers. And I have more iron, ore here. I might make a second layer on top here, and start making a factory up there for the project parts. I think is my plan. But I think really first, let me get rid of those actually. I think first I can scan for these ores. So let me scan for some more limestone. I think there's some like up here. Yes. Because really I need more limestone. Which actually I might be able to produce more just with that one I've got over there now. But I can build a lookout tower. So let me pretty close. Let me see if there's a way. Just walk. No. Let me. Build like that. Up, 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 up. Whoops. I don't even know if it's up here, I guess. It doesn't actually look like it is. Nope. Well, now at least I have a thing up here. Whatever that's worth. Okay. There's the limestone. Oh, ow. So I have to like mine off this like thing here, this like little nub. And then I can build a miner. Send that up there. Let's see if I can get back up there. Nope. I can't build a ladder yet. The lookout tower, maybe. Whoops. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. That works, I think. Let's see. Oh, it's so close. Oh, I can jump up here, though. Haha, perfect. All right, and let me build a constructor. I can't. Let me build crafting bench. Make some reinforced iron plates here. Awesome. Constructor. Which this takes 45 per minute. Yeah, the graphics are nice. Especially like in the nighttime. And there's like lighting. Like once I get further, there's other like customizing things. So like lights and stuff. So it will be very nice once I actually have unlocked some stuff as well. Don't like that. It's going through that. I'm going to just chop this down. And there are some pretty spaces too, where like there's like some caves and stuff that are very nice. All right. Perfect. So now that's going to make more concrete for me. So now I have that one, and then I also have this one over here, which I can probably make a little bit more efficient, not a ton. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So now we're making a whole bunch of concrete so that I can make this miner here. And let's build this. Oh. I can't jump enough. Okay, we can build. One more. That good? Maybe one more. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. And then I can choose this nice and skinny one to zoop across. I don't know if the smoke will clip through once I've actually built the thing. Yeah, no, it stops. Okay. But yeah, that's perfect. It doesn't clip on that. There's just a lot of freaking smoke. Awesome. And then I can get rid of these and build some stairs, or a ramp rather, that goes up to it. Does that clip on that at all? Oh, yes, but let's choose that, and I can actually... All right, cool. So we come up here, and then we're up on the second level, which we'll need to get this guy up on the second level here. So let's bring this around like that, perhaps. Be closer to that. Excellent. Oh, you know what I can do? I can place down this first. Awesome. So now that's nice and straight. Connect that to some power somewhere, maybe. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Oh, you know what I should do? Actually, I should get some power just up here. Make a nice little grid. Awesome. Then if I need to like shut down just this, I can just delete that, I guess. I don't know. If I needed to. I believe I have, yeah, I do have some leaves and wood. Let's drop those off. Wood. I have plenty of leaves in here, so I'm not too worried about like ever running out. Because this uses 4 per minute. And this is producing 60 per minute. This is producing 30 per minute. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4 is 24. So yeah, I'm creating plenty. And these are actually all filled up. Yeah, so awesome. That's perfect. And it's producing, it's producing 30 per minute because this can't go any faster. So this is an interesting limitation that I'm in right now. So this can take 120 per minute, but my conveyor belts can only do 60 per minute. So I need to upgrade my conveyor belts at some point so that I can use this at full capacity. But it's all right at 30 because it's taking 60 per minute. So it's outputting half, which is 30 per minute. You actually see down here, 50% is what we're at here, where if we went over to like this one, it's at, 50%. Oh, because this is also 120. Oh, that's funny. Well, this one, 60, is at 10%. I think because it was empty for so long, or it's getting backed up. Yeah, that's why. Anyway, need some water. My brain's starting to hurt. There's a lot of factors. I need to make some... I don't want to stand here and make 50 reinforced plates. I could, but I'd rather not. I would rather set up an automation to do that for me. So what we can do is we can take this 60 per minute, zoom that a bit, make a couple of smelters. And now that we're building on nice little platforms, everything can be in line. which will be very cool. You know what I'm realizing? Shit. I should have raised this probably one more, because if I'm going to put all of that on conveyor belts at some point, or on foundations, well, there's a little bit of a gap. Okay, maybe we'll be okay. I think we might run into some issues though, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You know what I can do? I can add things to my hotbar down here, so I don't have to keep going into the menu as much. And I should do that. So this is going to take 30 per minute, 30 per minute. Boom. And really what I should do, so let me make, I will want 2 assemblers. So I'll need 16 reinforced iron plates and 8 rotors. Oh, my head. Oh. Of course, I made 1 extra. Okay. We'll head up here. I shall create a couple of assemblers down like at this end. Let me make 1. Just to see what I need for the reinforced iron plates. I will need 30 iron plates and 60 screws. Versus the rotors, 20 rods, 100 screws. I can't even make this at full capacity yet. So let's focus on the iron plate. So 30 per minute, which I believe is what you will give. No, 20 per minute. Shit. I don't like that. Fucking math, man. I'll need a second one of these, which maybe I should make in line with this. So this is going to go over there. Boom. Good. That's producing 30. This is taking 30. And then this guy, I need to produce 10. So I need 15, which is half. Okay, so that's good. So then I can make this splitter. Boom, boom, boom. And then this is going to make 10. Step a merger. Like that. Awesome. That's 1 bit done. That's the 30. I mean, all this, all for 30 iron plate. Okay. Now I need 60 screws per minute. So I have 15 iron ingots coming out here. 15 iron ingots. I'm going to need to make some rods. Which, yeah, it's 15 to 15, so that's good. 15 to 15. And I said I need 60 screws per minute. Okay. So then another constructor to make the screws takes 10 to make 40. So yeah, okay, that's perfect. That'll make 60 because half of 10 is 5. So let's put that like that. Need more plates. Can make a crafting bench. Awesome. And then a splitter. That's going to make, no, sorry. That's going to make raw screws and screws. 10. This is going to be 5, which makes 20. This is going to be 10 because this is making 15. Perfect. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let me through. And this is going to be a little messy. I guess I could go like that. Awesome. Okay. And that's going to make 5 iron plates per minute, which isn't a ton. I really can't go there at all. Okay. Let's just get rid of this. Awesome. All right. Let's make a container. Boom. And now we just need some power, which I already have this guy. So let's bring this like that. Connect to that. You cross like this. All right, first, let's do that. Just kind of make this all nice and organized. Is that everything powered up? You're powered? Are you powered? I think so. I think we're in business. I think we are making 5 iron plates per minute once it's all up and running. Awesome. All right, cool. Let me grab some more materials as I do. I have 56. Oh, I meant to put that limestone. I have 56 just extra limestone hanging around. Whoops. All right, we are frickin' cruising here. I love it. Let me, yeah, we can get this done here. Nope, we can't. We can get most of it done. We still need the 50 reinforced iron plates. So 10 minutes, then we'll have everything all set. How are we feeling here? We have a whole bunch of wood still, a whole bunch of that. What's our shitload? Oh, it's getting close. All right, so our capacity is 180. Our consumption is 165. It's still jumping around a lot, which I'm not sure why. It could be because of these, I guess, but most things should be at, I guess the miners too. The miners are going at half. Yeah, so that would be a big. Uh-oh. The game crashed. Oh no. How sad. Let me turn over to the full camera. Oh, so sad. Okay. Let me send and restart. Bummer. Bummer. All right. It's okay though. It's okay. What is this? Background. Oh, okay. I'm back in. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, the stream. Oh, yeah, you're right. The stream did lag quite a bit there. Um, Geesh, yeah. Uh, all right. Luckily, we have some autosave. So hopefully we're not too far behind. 10:19. Really 10:20. So yeah, no, we should be good. Let's load that up. All right. Yeah, and I was just checking this, so we should be good. What I would like to do is set up a few more biomass burners. Um, let's set up 4 more, perhaps. Like that. With a couple of splitters. Good enough. Good enough. I'll need some power. Now I'm scared. I would like to move this power line, but it's gonna fuck shit up if I do. And it's alright. It'll only fuck shit up for a little bit. Yeah. Are you not even connected to anything? What the heck? Okay. I think that's everyone connected to everything. Yes. Okay. Bup. Awesome. Yeah, because it looks like we even had some stored up in here. Oh yeah, perfect. All right. So that will be good. That'll like close to double our output there of our energy. So that's great. And then this guy, we're already at 12. I love it. Okay. Oh yeah, I have some concrete there as well. Oh yeah, did I guess I just made a whole bunch of stuff, so perhaps. All right, awesome, cool. So perhaps while that goes, I could do a little exploration. There are things to find out in the world, not just other ores and stuff, but there are like crashed like pods that have a lot of goodies around them. So I think if I try and find some of those, or like I can get more slugs. Oh, there's some baddies though. Garden the slug. All right, so you see the slug up there? But down here, oh, see those? Some meanies. Let's see if I can just get one. Nope, they come in pairs. What's up? What's up, you charger? Oh! Ow. I think they're called chargers. What are they called? Hogs. Oh, shit! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ow. Okay, I'm a little out of practice here. There we go. Love their ragdoll physics. And now I can jump up here and get this guy. See, they make it like you can do it without building. You can. There's some mechanics here. They've thought some things through. And this world is like the world. It's not like Minecraft where it's like generated randomly or anything like that. Like this is the world, which is cool because I've built a base in this area before. Like I know where some things are. I know what the drawbacks are. But they did add in this experimental build in this beta version, a new sort of randomization option to move the resources around. So like, you know, this quartz might be oil instead, which I should probably grab this quartz actually. And this isn't a
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This
like a
mineral is
node where I
composed
can
of the
like,
same
okay, I can
chemical
keep pulling
elements as
up
quartz and may yield similar
quartz like the
industrial
iron and
functions.
copper over there. This is
Research
just
it
that
in the
was just
MAM
like
to
a little
establish
little bit, just
classification
so
and
that
potential
I can
application.
like learn more about it in the MAM, as the Ada was just saying. I don't need this limestone, but I think it's just nice to collect all the stuff, not have it poking around. So there is no terraforming in this game either. Like I can't like dig up the ground and build a base underground or anything like that. But there are these sort of rocks here, which I can blow up and collect. Like these ones are blowable. So sometimes they'll be blocking like caves or actually, you know, I feel like these rocks, there are like these rocks are blow upable as well. But these ones typically show like it's hiding something. So that was like hiding a little power slug in there. And so eventually, oh shit, oh no, oh my god, I thought I was stuck. So what was the thing? Eventually, oh my god, that used quick. Used quick on that charge. Oh shit, there's another one. Uh, Eventually I'll be able to get explosives once I get coal and sulfur. I think is what I can combine to make gunpowder. So that'd be cool. There's a lot of little baddies just around, and they come back. So these ones that aren't near like a come at me. Oh, there's a whole nother one. Oh, you're just stuck. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were stuck. I saw you. There's another one somewhere. Oh, just kind of like jumping over these guys is the play. Oh, I was just about to say I'm pretty sure there was a third one. I don't know where he went. Fucking got me. So those ones, since they're not like near, you know, a node, like a resource, they'll likely come back over time. But when they're near a resource, like kind of guarding it, some of them do. Those ones don't really come back, in my experience. I'm gonna freaking die doing this. I don't know what's up here, but it seems there seems to be something kind of guiding me. Oh, that looks. Oh, nice. That looks even farther. Oh, but I can make it. This is fun. Oh, yes. So, there is another part of this game, the alien technology. This is a summer sloop. I can collect it. And eventually I'll be able to do cool stuff with it.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol, mathematically resembling a Mobius strip, has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact: the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
I forget what onboarding. I just forget what the planet is called. I don't know if I can find it. But massage like B012 or something like that. Ooh, a little sulfur here too. I'll be able to do a ton of stuff in the MAM when I head back home.
This non-metallic and multivalent element
Okay,
seems to be
so see
present
that
only in
fucking
the
guy
solid
there?
state and
That's a big
exhibits
dude.
most pungent smell.
He looks kind of like the other hogs, but he's really big and he would rock my shit he has in the past. That's not the guy who killed me. It was his sibling or something, a similar guy, but like not cool. Also, there's this gas shit that can be annoying and block some paths. But I can get gas masks at some point, and I can blow those up too when I get the gunpowder. All right. Ooh, a little cave, which this should be some mycelium, mycelia.
The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use. However, its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
I recently learned that mycelia is the root structure, as Ada kind of just alluded to there. It's the roots of fungus, is what. Oh, okay. See that over there? Those are spiders. Oh, they're dead spiders. Why are they dead?
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Research the remains.
I don't know why
classification and
they're
potential
dead.
countermeasures.
I feel like they're not meant to be dead, but maybe they are. I'm just going to collect all this mycelia because I think I can make biomass out of this as well. But there's other uses for it, so I might not do it. I'm scared going through here, honestly. I'm pretty sure there's meant to be spiders like jumping out at me. But I'm not going to complain. Hey, we're back outside. The space elevator, I mean, I have the little compass at the top so I can see like where the hub and space elevator is, but you can also just freaking see it from anywhere on the planet. So it's pretty, I'm not going to collect that actually. Be annoying. All right. Oh, hey, that's the flying thing. That's the flying thing. You can get up on it. Yeah, so all of the sort of, yeah, the remains, the stinger remains. I have some hog remains now. You can make food out of it, and there are some recipes in the MAM that require it, like researching stuff requires it. So definitely good to collect. And eventually I'll be able to make DNA capsules, which will be useful for unlocking like customization stuff, which we'll get into that soon, I think, but one step at a time. I will probably cut the stream short because I am not feeling too hot all of a sudden. Feeling a little sick. But I will soldier on for now. Let's spend a little time at the MAM. So there are the hogs, which we've seen quite a few of now. There's also spitters. Okay, what is this? Okay, just a little bug. The hatcher are flying little bugs that are annoying, and then the stinger. So I can research the stinger thing. So now I'll be able to make food out of the stinger. Eventually, I'll get the spitter and the hatcher, and then I can... actually, I might be able to unlock that now if I make...
Because its attacks focus on
yeah, let's try that. I don't know how that works, actually.
Which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein.
Let's use some
and
of
additional
the
research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety
alien
during
protein. Oh
exploration.
yeah, I can do that. Okay, so I don't need to unlock all of those. So now that I've unlocked the alien
Research
DNA
completed.
capsule, I
Alien
can get the
protein can
medicinal
now be
inhaler,
turned into
which is certainly going
biomass
to be
or
a
alien
better,
DNA capsules. In addition to being used for
healing source
research,
than the food.
invaluable alien life form data in
Structural
these capsules can be
analysis, which
traded for
doesn't
fix-it
unlock
coupons
anything
at
by
the Awesome
itself,
Sink.
but
We
I will
guarantee
eventually
the
be able to
best
make the
capsule to
rebar
coupon
gun,
exchange rate
which will be
anywhere on
helpful
this
for
planet.
fighting dudes. I'll definitely want that. And then, oh, if I get 3 more foods, which I have 3 stingers, and 1,000 cable, and get 6 more inventory slots. Let's maybe see if I can do that. So let's go down here. Let me just make this all into protein. I don't know how much cable I'll have available, but I can at least get close. Oh, I have enough. Yeah, let's just collect all the cable. I see my inventory is getting a little full. And let's actually see how quick this will be. Oh, it's pretty quick. 3 seconds. I feel like the research used to take like different amount of time, but maybe some stuff still does. Oh man.
Pocket dimension significantly expanded.
Yay!
Afternoon, analyzing the
Look how much space I have now.
permutations of alien DNA to achieve this.
The mycelia, I can research that, and then I'll be able to make biomass out of it. But if I get 100 biomass, I can make fabric. Rotors I can't do. No blisks I can't do yet. That's the explosives with the gunpowder, but I can do the fabric at least, which I will then be able to make a. Oh, maybe I can't. Or maybe you're at 100. Yes, perfect. Gimme. Probably have some wood. Yeah. Some leaves. Yeah. Okay, so with the fabric, I should be able to make a parachute, which will be helpful for getting around and making sure I don't die falling off stuff. Yes, I just need 10 little fabrics.
Research
Let's see.
completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New
Yes, I can
mycelia
do that.
research available.
Awesome. Nice. So I can make a parachute, 50 fabric, and 100 rotors. I'm not making any rotors yet, so that's not super helpful. And then this, can I click on this to see? These little polymer resins is from plastic, from oil refinement. So I can look forward to that whole thing. Also, I can probably, yep, I can research some sulfur stuff. Awesome. Which, yeah, there's that black powder. I guess it's called not gunpowder, black powder. Also the quartz I can research.
Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers,
which I'll just need more of. So the real benefit to researching these off the bat is now they show up in my scan tool. So I can scan. Oh, I have the map now too.
Crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of
So I can see how far away the sulfur is, and then the quartz. And that's actually 2 kind of close to each other. That might be where I saw the big guy, and the quartz kind of the other direction. Yeah, those that way and that way. Okay. And that looks down in the valley. So this is a big valley here, or a big cliff, I guess. Or I'm on the cliff, whatever. This is much lower, this area. So that's where the quartz appears to be. See these bridges sort of going across to get to it, maybe. There's also quartz in caves, too. So that might be... Yeah, the blue is water. There's a good amount of water. I think the whole... not the whole area is surrounded by water, but the blue is water. The black is like, I think, higher up stuff than where I'm at right now. And if I go high up, I'll like unlock it. Pretty sure. The blue is water. There is water pumps and stuff. When I get to coal generators, I'll require water to make those. So fluids is a whole mess of a thing in this game, and part of this experimental build, one thing that they added was new fluid trucks. So you can make vehicles in here and automate them. And it used to just be solid stuff, but now there are actually fluid trucks, which is a really cool addition. Okay. That's all good. Fine. Oh, you know what? I can probably research the power slugs. Yes. It uses up a power slug, which is sad, but I can do that. And then I can...
This semi-slug,
Yeah, why not make it
power slug,
scannable?
is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential
And then if I
energy
get
storage
a
capacity,
battery,
giving it its blue color. Power
I will
slugs are
unlock
capable of
overclocking,
extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of
which will be cool.
photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
So there's different types of slug. I have the blue and the purple. Yellow is sort of in between. And blue gives only one battery per. Yellow, I think, gives 2, and then purple gives 3. So I need to find a yellow one before I can unlock the purple. But let me go over here. This chest I usually use to just throw in all the nonsense that I've collected. That way I'm not carrying around things that I'm not like building with, you know. So the object scanner I have. So I have this scanner, which scans for the different resources and the different like mineable resources, I guess. But then I also have this resource scanner, which I can switch between looking for things. So it'll sort of tell me like, oh, I guess there's a power slug in this direction. Ooh. I'm probably not going to be able to get to it because it's probably, well, maybe. No, it's probably like up there or something. Pretty far away. And then also the barrel nuts, good source of food. I don't have any right now, which I probably should. It used to be that you didn't regain health, like you had to find food and eat it. But they added the health regen, which was very nice. Okay, let me head up here and collect my reinforced iron plates, which hopefully I have a good amount of. It's 5 per minute. Yes, I have over 100. Awesome. So I can get logistics Mark II, which will, let's just look real quick, will unlock conveyor belt Mark II, which is going to be really nice. So transports up to 120 resources per minute rather than the 60 that my current belts do. And this is like a different build. Like it's a different thing. So I'll need to upgrade my current belts, which is pretty easy, which is nice. But then I can choose like, okay, this one I can do level 1. This one I can do level 2. Pretty nice. And then also same with the lift, and then stackable conveyor poles, which will help with that verticality. So let's throw in those. And we're good. Awesome. All right.
Fixit would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards
all right.
efficiency.
So I think that's a good stopping point. If I'm going to stop soon, I think that's probably it, because I am not feeling hot. And I apologize for that. I always feel like my streams are cut short for one reason or another, but I'm not feeling well, so I'm not going to continue. Let me save the game, though. I'll do the primary save here. Good. And then I'll also do a new save I wish if I clicked that, it would put it up here so I could just rename it. Easy. But Potato Farm Stream 2 save. Cool. Thank you, Potato. I'll be streaming some Counter-Strike on Monday. And then I'll be back in Satisfactory on Tuesday. Tuesday, Saturday, Satisfactory. Monday has been taken over by the Counter-Strike Minecraft, cut from the schedule for now, while I'm sort of in the Satisfactory kick. But only one crash today, so that's pretty good. And no deaths, which is also good. But thank you so much. I will see you all on Monday for some Counter-Strike. And then, like I said, Tuesday, we'll be back here in Satisfactory. Thank you so much. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Talk to you soon. All right. Bye, folks.